will interview the teacher for student program listening. I'm Pat ชิวกรสุรกุล
แอมเข้าฟ่างปริชยาบุญเพลง
แอมกันกัตพงษ์นาสอนแอมคิมธีรเวชคนใจแอมเป็นปนวัฒน์แต่ง Okay, today I will allow me to introduce teacher Lashan. This guest is expert in English and a Leon, a scholar in the field. We are delighted to have you here today for this interview.
In opinion, is the biggest problem from Thai learners with English listening skill?
In my opinion, the biggest problem for the listening skill for the student, I think that the student doesn't know the meaning of, they didn't know the meaning of the question that the speaker trying to ask them. And after they don't know the question, they cannot reply to them. So, as you know, listening is the key of communication that humans use for communicating with each other. I think if they don't know what they are trying to ask, then we cannot reply. I think this is a problem for that I found in my classroom. Oh, absolutely. Especially for my class, I found lots of my students, they have a problem in listening, especially in English. As you know, I'm teaching English for the student, and I found that many students, they cannot understand with the question they ask them. So when they don't understand the meaning of the question, they can't reply to me. I think is the biggest problem that I find in my English class, me and my student. So yeah.
And how do you know the problem?
I know this problem because I'm the teacher. The teacher will see the overall of the class. When I ask to them, they cannot reply to me. Yeah, this is a problem that I found, and I can use this problem to be the topic of my classroom research and find a solution for this problem.
How do you solve the problem?
To solve the listening skill problem is quite hard for me and other English teacher because the student learn with Thai teacher. Despite they teach English, but they learn English just only 2, 3, or 4 times a week. So they lack the experience or hand-on experience with the with the native speaker. So I solved this problem by give them more practice, especially in my class. I ask them lots of questions in the class and encourage them to reply me in English. So this is the way that I practice them. So this way can help them to be more confident when they speak English in the class. Sometimes they stand up and speak. Sometimes they stand up and in front of the class to speak what they want to say or ask the question. I encourage them to read the sentence, to pronounce the words in the correct way. Yeah, I think this way can encourage them and solve the problem for the listening skill.
How to improve your listening skill?
For me, my listening skill is better because I depend on online sources. Yeah. As you know, online online sources, there are many sources. Like you want to see the movie, you can see the movie in the Netflix. You can listen the song or podcast in the YouTube. This is the online way, online sources that can improve our ability. We listen to them every day until you get into it, get used to it. Yeah, I think this is a good way if you like.
Okay, next question. What is your inspiration for practicing English?
My inspiration, I think it's origin from my desire in my heart. I love teaching people. I love teaching people and turn them and make them to know something that they never known before. In addition to my desire in my heart, I have inspiration from my teacher when I was a child. She is an English teacher. She is very smart. She is very intelligent. She is a great teacher. She can teach me to know the English and how to speak English, how to be confident when I speak English. I think she is my idol. She is my idol, and I think one day I will improve myself. I try to practice a lot to be good in English, and one day I become a teacher as she were in the past.
I want you to encourage people who are learning English.
As you know, English is quite difficult for many people, especially for Thai people, or also for the foreigner. For the other country. It's quite difficult. It's quite complex structure in English. So when you learn English, it's quite difficult for you because it's difficult, it's complex, the structure. And the structure in English and Thai is quite different. So when you learn English, it might be difficult for you. Yeah, I fear it because I faced this problem when I was young. But I think difficulty can be solved or can be changed if you open your mind. When you do something or you want to do something, you need to open your mind. And after you open your mind, can you do everything? Like you want to speak English fluently, but you didn't open your mind. I think it's impossible. But you open your mind, you practice a lot, you listen to the native speaker, you listen to the English song, you watch the English movie, you practice yourself a lot because you open your mind. When you open your mind, I think your ability will be improved, but it might be fast or might be slow. It depends on your practice. I think everyone can be good at English if you open your mind, as I opened your mind since I was young.
Okay, I would like to thank teacher La Chen for taking the time to interview with us today and for sharing your valuable insight on listening on high school problem. Thank you.